All right, traders, it's the end of the week. It's Saturday, 4/20. Happy holiday. And let's see what happened this week. It's been a really brutal week on the stock market. Things have gone way down. There's been CPI has ticked up, so the inflation has ticked up a little bit. And there's been a lot of trouble in the Middle East. And I think there's anticipation of oil prices maybe jumping. We'll see what happens there. I don't know if it's going to be a full-blown Middle Eastern major conflict with lots of nations, but that's something to definitely keep an eye on. And the CPI has ticked up, so it's not looking good for rate cuts. And so when that happens, the market tends to pull back. But the market's been going up and up and up recently, and its pullbacks have to be expected. And it's probably about time for a small correction. Looking overall at my portfolio, it's gone as high as like 37,261, but now it's dropped to 32,831 right now is where it sits, just based on the value of the shares that I own going down and stuff. So it's been kind of a brutal week, but again, pullbacks are expected. So let's get to some trading and what happened this week. Go to my sheet. One thing I don't have on here is O, or realty income. I sold a call in this because I own 100 shares, months and months ago, probably 3 or 4 months ago, and that has expired, worthless. So I have 100 shares. I can go ahead and sell a call on that again. Might do that in this video at the end of this video, so stick around for that. Starting with line 8, this is an AI call. AI's gone way down on me. I did collect a $44 premium, but I did a buy to close because the value was kind of gone, so it cost me $4 to buy that back. It's going to be hard to make a premium with calls, but the way the market's gone, so I might have to try to sell calls below my cost and just keep an eye on them and roll them up if things start to go, in the money. But we'll see at the end of this video when I make my new trades what I want to do. Next, we've got Snapchat. My cost of this was $14.50. I had a strike price of $12 just to try to make some premium. I made $13. I had to pay $7 to buy that back. I actually rolled this out, so I rolled it to $4.26, which is line 26. Let's see here. Snapchat. So I did roll it up and roll it out a week, so up to $13.50. The delta was 35, and I collected $60 premium for that. So buying it back for $7 and collecting another $60 premium, it's good for me because this thing has kind of gone down on me, but maybe it's starting to look up, and maybe I can end up selling it for my cost. But in the meantime, I've collected a lot of premium on the way. So that's kind of a bright light in the middle of all this darkness. Is this SoundHound AI? I had a strike of $7 on that. I did a buy to close. I made a premium of 10. I bought it back for 10, so it's kind of a wash. Next is line 18, which is WBD. And this expired. I collected $13 premium for that. This is the one I was helping a friend on, and we took this trade together. I'm coaching her, and she wanted to see how a covered call went. So we did a covered call. It went out of the money. Collected $13, so we can do another covered call on that. Next is line 19, which is TNA. Had a $36.50 strike price on that. I collected $93 premium. I rolled it out, so it cost me $1.06. Rolled to $4.26, so I rolled it out a week. TNA. I rolled it down a little bit to get a little bit more premium because things have started to go down. But I collected another $45 premium on that. So in this sheet, when I roll something out, I put in the original trade the money spent to buy it back, and then I just mark here, rolled it to the date where I rolled it, and just make a new line for that, and I just put all the other information in like it's a new trade. So the premium and the delta on the strike and how many shares, stuff like that, days to expiration. Next is line 20. I had another 100 shares on a covered call on this SoundHound AI. That expired, so I just kept the $5 premium. This stock has gone down. I think I got it for $9. I think I got 100 shares for $9, and it's really gone down. So I'm just going to hold on to this and see if it goes up. I think there's been some insider selling. People that are part of the company are selling a lot of shares, and a lot of things that haven't bode well for this company, but there's companies like NVIDIA that have invested in this, and I don't know. I kind of see some promise in it. We'll see what happens with this. If I lose all my money, it's only like $900, which is Not fun to lose, but it's not the end of the world. Next is line 21. Unity Software, I had 200 shares of that. I guess I just wanted to buy to close this because it didn't cost too much, and I can sell another call and maybe make some more premium on this. So at the end of this video, I might make some more trades and show how that's done. Next is line 22, PLTR. This was a call at 23.50. I did a buy to close on that again, just because there wasn't much value left, and I thought I could close it out for $1 and sell another covered call on this coming up. Next is line 23, which is SOXL. I did a buy to close on that, same deal. Collected $105 premium, cost me $1.03 to buy it back. This thing has gone way down on me. I picked these up for 44, I think. 44, and it's gone down to $30. So my total return is minus $13.35 on this right now. So I'm just trying to collect some premium along the way. Again, it's been a brutal week for a lot of people, for the whole market actually. I got a lot of things assigned to me last week, so a lot of my money's tied up in all these stocks. So I'll just sell covered calls and wait for things to come back. I think they're going to bounce back. Sometime this year we'll have a rate cut. So I'm not sure, but we'll see what happens. New trades expiring end of next week is AI. 200 shares there. Collected at the $23 strike price. I collected $32. And then is PLTR. Did another put on that at the $20.50 strike price. Collected $31 premium there. This is the company I really don't mind owning the shares because I want to pick up more. So I'm just trying to collect premium, get these at a discount. And it's just in the money, so that's fine. If the market keeps going down, then I'll pick up another 100 shares of this. I think this stock is it's well undervalued. It's gonna go way up. So I'm trying to pick up shares, but I don't want to buy them outright. I just want to do puts and collect premium along the way. So that's what's going on there. And again, these other ones we talked about being rolled out. So that puts me up to, with all the premium collected, at 826. My goal is to get $1,000 this month, and it's 420. So still got 10 more days this month to get that up to 1,000. So we'll see what happens. I've been averaging $1,000 a month the last few months, February, March. So if I can keep this up, $1,000 a month, that'll be in line with my goal, and I'll be really happy. So let's take a look at some new trades. It's going to be hard to get any premium because things have gone down so much. So this SOXL, my cost is 44. It's risky to try to sell a call on these below your cost because the price could shoot up, shares be called away, and you'd be at a loss for what you paid for them. But if I did sell a call expiring next week in 6 days, if I did want to sell below my cost, you got to look at the risk, and the risk is the delta. It's about 13, so I've got about an 87% chance of winning this trade and keeping the shares and collecting the premium. That's actually pretty good. So I can go ahead and sell a call on this. PLTR. I've got a put contract, so I could sell a call on the shares I own. My cost is $23.50. Current price is $20.29. I could probably get a little premium here. Again, you want to look at the risk of the delta. Not much premium. This is probably too much risk for me. Delta 35. I can go up to 22. The delta is 14. If I went up to my cost, I could get $1. The delta there is 0.03. It's not very likely. So I might as well collect a little bit of premium and just keep an eye on it. I'll sell a call here at 22, collect $9. Again, back to realty income. This is something I want to hold long term, but I do want to sell covered calls on this and make a little income. So if I go trade options, my average cost is $53.88. The stock has really gone down. It's been above that for a long, long time. 55 would be well above my cost to acquire. The delta is kind of outside my top line of 30, but the premium is pretty good. I mean, you're not supposed to chase premium and you're not supposed to break your rules. So I'm going to go back to just collect $30 here. The delta goes way down to 16 at 57.5. And it's so far out, a lot can happen. The stock market can jump back up, which I think it will in 60 days. So I'll collect a $30 premium there. Trying to show good examples of not breaking rules. Of course, one rule is not to sell calls below your average cost, but it's a tough situation right now. In that case, you got to look at the delta and just keep an eye on things and close out your trades if things go against you. Put that on my sheet. Next is Unity Software. I've got 200 shares of that, so I can do 2 contracts. Average cost is $30.50. Stock is well below that, $23.80. Puts my return minus $15.40. But if I go trade, sell call, go out a week, pick a low delta, just get a little bit of premium. So $8 is not really worth it to me. 13, not good, but because of the situation, I don't want to go above my, in normal times, a delta between 20 and 30 is good, but I don't want to take that chance because this is so far below my average cost. So I'm going to go up to here, and the delta is 17. I'll collect $13 premium for that, and I can do 2 contracts. So I'll get 26. SoundHound AI. This is just a dog of a stock. My average cost is $7.50, and it's just diving below $3.25. But we'll see what we can do here. Sell, call, a week out. Of course, you can make more by going out more, but I like to just do the weeklies. Not much above the $4. There's nothing as far as premium here. I'm not going to worry about if these get called away. I'm just going to make $5 here and sell a call on SoundHound at $4. Put that on my sheet. Brutal. So the last one available here to trade is WBD for calls. My average cost is $8.50, so this is good. The price is right around $8.44. Call a week out at my cost. I can go like $12. Again, this is one I was just helping a friend out, coaching, so you could see how cash secured put worked, and we were assigned the shares. And so I don't care if these get called away. I'm not too worried about the delta here. This is just kind of a way to show how the puts worked. We were assigned, and we're learning how to do the covered calls. So we'll do this again together. Put that in my sheet. And just like that, I'm almost to my goal of $1,000. So we'll see what happens this week. This is, of course, the weekend. So I don't know if all of these will go through at these amounts. I'll adjust accordingly as if these don't get filled on Monday. And we'll adjust them in my spreadsheet. So you might notice things a little bit different in my spreadsheet next week. But just based on the way the market's been going, I've got most of my cash tied up in all these stocks. So I'm just doing covered calls on them, where before I was doing a lot of cash secured puts. But the market went down, was assigned a lot of things. So that's just how it goes. We're right kind of in a low point in the market, the way things are in the world. You just got to keep a positive attitude and think long term. Make premium along the way. Stick to your goals. Try to stick to your rules as much as possible. You can bend them if you need to, or just stick to them strictly and be more conservative. This is how I'm trading, and just want to show you guys. I'm not recommending you guys do any of the trades that I'm taking. I'm just showing you what I'm doing, so this is not financial advice. I hope you got some really good value out of this video. If you did, please hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.